Hello, hello. So beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I am here in the Clay Awhile throwing room downtown Springboro, and this is our new rinse station. So I have several prior versions of this. One had used a handheld battery operated transfer pump, which was great when I was in my home studio because I could move the whole unit around. However, we really need this in one place here, and we were going through the batteries and those pumps rapidly compared to when it's just one person. So here's what I have set up. I have a little fountain pump located up on the inside of that trash can up against that wall. It is connected to a pedal. This is from a glaze fountain design, which I learned about from Old Forge. Thank you, Old Forge. And then I can use this to transfer the water into the sink. And the sink drains into the other side of the same trash can so that the clay particles can collect more at the bottom. And then there is something that I added on the inside to keep the largest clay pieces from getting into that fountain pump, yes. So anyway, and I know my instructions are a touch harsh. Please bear with me. As I said, we have been through many of those pumps that I had hoped would last 3 to 6 months, in part due to confusion on how to use the sink, and in part just because they wouldn't hold up to that many people using the system. So again, this is a closed system. It is not hooked up to any plumbing. You can see at the back, it is just water in that one trash can that we pump water from the top and let the heavier clay particles fall to the bottom to be able to rinse. So we don't need to put any clay scraps or throwing water in the sink or take any water from the sink, because then that would cause the pump not to have enough water and dry up. So throwing water goes in the bucket here on the left, which I will take home and recycle the clay scraps, unless you want to keep your own clay scraps and recycle. But to operate this, it's pretty simple. We can, after you have, here, I'll just grab some water. Let's see. I am going to remove the lid here. Sometimes you have to switch around to get the worst of it. There we go. So that goes in there. Put the lid on. Put this over here. Make sure, you might want to hold this in place. It's held a little bit here, but just to be careful. And then I'm going to put my foot. And let's look at that, folks. It works beautifully. A lot of nice pressure coming from that pump too. Much better than the other options we've had. And I take my foot off the pedal when I want to just focus on this, and I can do a more thorough job when I'm not holding the phone to record. But you can get the idea. It works very well. So there we go. Our new rinse station, cleanup station here at Clay Awhile. So come see us.